I'm here with Soulja953, here to talk about his new mixtape coming out January 27th, 2012.
That's right.
Soulja, how you doing, man?
I'm alright, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good right now. You know, we've been hyped up about this release and I'm feeling gravy. Everything's good right now.
Okay. Now, my first question is, how did you come up with the name for your new mixtape, The DAWN?
The DAWN. Well, I just always pictured or said that whenever I was going to drop my first of anything, whether it was a mixtape, you know, EP, LP, whatever, the first had to have a name that, you know, stood for the first. And I just felt the Dawn was something that was unused, unlike the beginning or the Genesis and all this other words, you know. I wanted to resemble also, I mean, you know, the sun coming up, light shining, the start of a new day. And, you know, it just went on with the flow. It just came and I kept it. You know, it's something that it's common for people to say it's the first or something, but the name itself is not heard all around because people, when they hear it, they think it's D-O-N, the dawn, you know, but it's really D-A-W-W-N. It's, you know, it's like sunrise. So yeah, I think it's just unique in its way, and just means that to me.
Cool. Now, what does it mean to you personally to release this new mixtape?
Personally, I feel that it's a big step, even though it's still a small step forward, because to do it is one thing, but to push it forward is another level of it. You can have, you know, 500 CDs in your room or, you know, just chilling, but if you're not out there putting in the work, doing shows, getting it to the people, the masses, the ones that create careers, you know, you're not doing much. So
exactly.
Yeah, so it means, you know, in a sense that much opening doors. You know, I'm definitely gonna meet a whole another level of people. The ones that are gonna feel it, the ones that are not, they're all gonna inspire me because they're gonna make me go harder regardless. So, you know, I'm looking up. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, what inspired you to chase music as your career in your life?
Oh, that's a good question. I've been doing this since I was about 6. I remember, you know, I was into the piano as a little kid, little baby, and, you know, Dad put me in piano classes. I did piano classes for about 2 years, you know, and from there, I didn't persist. I wasn't consistent with the music world. I did a lot of things after that, and it kind of, you know, got me away from music for a while, but, you know, nonetheless, I got led back, you know, listening to Tupac in the 90s, you know, just feeling the music, you know, bopping my head to it. And, you know, in middle school, I was into rock, so I was the lead singer, the vocalist for a heavy metal band.
Wow.
And I had this radical change one day when I was, you know, hanging with this childhood friend that, you know, was like a best friend to me, and you know, was listening to Tupac CD's Better Days CD, and I listened to that song Better Days in my block, high as fuck for the first time, and that changed my whole perception of rap. It actually, I saw a message in his flow and his flows. And when I realized that he could do that with lyrics, you know, I kind of started scripting my own, writing little childish, cheesy little raps. But, you know, I soon realized that I could incorporate messages into it and get people to hear them and, you know, change lives. Why not? You know, it's all possible, you know. So that's definitely just gave me that spark. Like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to deliver messages to the people through my music because they will listen that way.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get people to listen anyway, you know what I'm saying? But when you add the artistic formula to it, you know, it gives it a spin. It gives it a different perspective, and people dig that. You feel me? It's just how it is. So
the universal language.
Yeah.
Universal language.
Universal language, correct. I fell in love with it.
Alright, finally, what do you wish to accomplish with your mixtape?
Well, first of all, I wanted to open doors. First of all, I want to be felt. I want to be known that this guy is actually out there doing this craft, this lyrical, artistic craft, this rap, hip hop, and make a statement. I want to make a statement that I'm here, I'm pursuing this, and I'm gonna be around for a long time. I mean, this is the beginning of the dawn, and you know, it's the whole day still to come. You know, morning, afternoon, evening, night. You know, so it's a lot of different levels to it. Obviously, you know, my inspirations, being Tupac, Biggie, you know, Nas, Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know, all those old school guys that took it to the next level for us. You know, West Coast rap, man, huge inspiration. And I just think that it was about that time for me. I've been doing this for a long time, and yeah, and roughly over 10 years, probably. You know, sporadically performing here and there and dropping songs and everything. But it's gonna build new relationships, networking, opportunities when I do these shows, when I hit these open mics, when I get it to the masses. It's, you know, to the most depth that I'm gonna meet all these people, especially when I incorporate, you know, my life, this hood shit that we call, you know, about weed, you know, drugs, drink, girls, all of that, but in a real sense though, you know, lyrically. I mean, not necessarily just to brag or boast about doing or having anything. You know, I have a little something in there for the fellas, for the homegirls, the homies. You know, it's just everybody. I think it's a well-rounded project.
Yeah.
It's a compilation of songs throughout the years. You know, all have been remastered. So, you know, beyond answering that question, you know, I had to throw those details in there, but I hope to accomplish an impact and to keep going from there. Yeah. The stepping stone.
Okay.
One step forward.
Well, Soldier 953,
yeah.
I wish you the best. Can't wait for January 27th, 2012.
Thank you, man. I'm ready for this. Just drop it. You know, thank you guys for listening. And you already know Soldier 953 dropping that mixtape, The Dawn, January 27th, 2012. Look forward to it. It's gonna be bomb. Thank you.